figured out. I'm very interested to see if he can keep up this pace into the next month, because if he does, I'm pretty sure we're going to see him moving up the ladder before too long. He is already one of the organization's top prospects, so I know they're anxious to see what he can do against maybe a little stiffer competition.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Tonight, Game 4 of this 4-game weekend set between the Las Vegas 51s and the Tacoma Rainiers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, this team could really use that man in the 6-hole to turn it around soon. He's coming off a terrible month at the plate in which he hit less than 200. Hopefully turning the page on the calendar will help snap him out of this slump.
Number 46, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, when he seems to get in trouble, that's when he bears down. He's actually got a lower batting average against with runners in scoring position. That tells you a lot about what type of competitor he is.
John Hoffman strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Hey, come on now.
Underway now in the weekend finale as the first pitch is looked at for strike one. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And after the way this series started for them, if they could get out of here with a split, you bet they sign up for that. That was an important win for these guys yesterday, so they'll look to make it 2 in a row here.
Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lopez moves over.
Got it.
He's got it one away.
In the second spot tonight,
Willie Estrada will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. And they start him out away with a called strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long.
1-1.
If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. With a moment now, here's the Tacoma D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength,
here we go.
Right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn stands. I hope he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
2-1. Grounded back up the middle. O'Malley ranges to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. Dilson Herrera will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Ball that's outside.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Got him.
That's just good pitching right there. They had him perfectly set up for the fastball in. They worked the outer part of the plate for 3 straight pitches, and then they bust that fastball right on the inside corner to get the strikeout.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Danny Muno will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone.
0-1's the count.
Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Who's got it?
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. Glenn Irizarry will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars.
All right,
before
come on
your
now.
eyes.
Swing and a liner. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. At the plate, Scotty Law, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a little tapper. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Center fielder number 30.
John Hoffman got a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. In there, no balls and a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether. As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Willie Estrada will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Count.
And he gets him to swing through. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
You got it. Make your pitch,
Got
kid.
him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Tacoma's out on top, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Luis Pedroza, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so
Hey,
far.
we got nobody,
Not
no one
only
down
has he
here.
used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well.
Out.
I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Now to the plate, Dilson Herrera. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody
fellas,
does it.
let's go.
So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Hey, we got 1 down here, 1 down.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside. But
strike, get ahead
I think once he gets a look at it in the
Hey,
clubhouse, he'll
2 away
probably
now.
change his tune.
Eric Campbell is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. 1-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Tacoma leads it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Danny Muno, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left
Hey,
in this
nobody
game,
away.
so just chip away, chip away.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting.
In now, Kevin Plawecki. He'll look to bounce back after
Hey, here we
striking
go.
out
Plays
his
at
last
one
time
now.
up. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. This is lined into left field, a base hit.
Cut, hold it, hold it.
The right fielder, number
Glenn Irizarry
There we
will
go,
dig in.
infield. Knock
He
it
singled
down.
his first time around.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
That's out.
And he won't bite at
down
that
here,
one
fellas.
either. It's 2-0.
This is a good approach
Ball
when you're
three.
facing a pitcher you're
3
not
balls,
too familiar
no
with.
strike.
Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Now a
down.
fastball
3-2.
swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
third baseman, number 24.
Scotty Law steps in now.
Hey, we got two down
Fastball
now.
here as
2
he'll
down.
take a look at ball
go,
one.
boys, let's go.
1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. Tacoma's out on top, 3-0. John Hoffman will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
No outs here, huh?
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right here.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside
it's
corner,
2-1.
and it's paid big dividends for him.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
Willie Estrada will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim
One
last
out
time
now,
up.
1 out.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead
He's
of
a strikeout
the
right now. Let's go, baby.
I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table setters. And they're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
Stepping in now, Luis Pedroza, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
2 down now.
Off the plate, 1 ball,
Hey,
1
plays it
strike.
first. Plays it first.
Here's a
Up,
high
up.
pop-up. Taylor is there for it.
I go.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Dilson Herrera is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get
Here we
on
go,
base.
guys. Let's go.
Because they've been held in check all game.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes.
Hey, we got no outs here.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch.
That's a rough night at the ballpark here. Third strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, good spot on the black for strike two. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And here's a ball hit in the air.
That ball's foul.
And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, come on, guys.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
Pulled toward right center field. Lopez is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Tacoma's out on top, 4-0. Leading off the inning, Kevin Plawecki, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Swing and a liner. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Boy, that changeup had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Right fielder, Glenn
Irizarry comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Scotty Law will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it.
Yeah, come on, hit me, hit me.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, 2 away, 2 away.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 0-2 home. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Willie Estrada will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Ball that's outside.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Boy, they've done a really good job against this guy so far. And it's the first time in the series that they've held him without a hit.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Hit hard down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, nobody gone now.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Luis Pedroza will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Hey, one
not
out
an
here.
easy
We got
pitch
one.
to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. On a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Strike three. 19 strikeouts for him now. Dilson Herrera will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Here we go.
Down the third baseline. Backhanded. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
First baseman, Eric Campbell.
Eric Campbell is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rainiers win it 6-0. Good night, everybody.